Lads, into the second segment of the episode today.
Right. And an important segment.
Very important. I mean, there was a bit going around on social this week. It was a bit of a meme about positive, controversial views across many things, including film and sport and cricket.
Yes.
Of course. So we kind of spun off that with our second segment that we're calling Bland, Beige cricketing views that would genuinely suck the life out of the room at a dinner party or soiree of 8 to 10 people, all couples. So we've all been at a dinner party,
Yes.
you know, couples party, 8 to 10 people, and we've got opinions. We hope not to suck the life out of dinner party rooms, but these might. So I think, Pez, you're going to kick it off with your own beige bland cricketing view.
My first beige bland cricketing view that would genuinely suck the life out of a room at dinner party or couples, 8 to 10 people, so 6 to 8, is that the Duckworth-Lewis method or system, after Professor Stern became involved, once Duckworth and Lewis retired, is an elegant algorithm for approximating run chases. Yes, that's right. All of you people who complain about Duckworth-Lewis whenever there's a rain delay and then we need to create a projected score, need to just check again, because it is a very elegant algorithm. There's actually a mathematical formula. Duckworth-Lewis system is Team 2's pass score equals Team 1's pass score multiplied by Team 2's resources divided by Team 1's resources. So when you sort of see that they've got to chase 180, there's only 12 overs, and they've got to get 140 if you stay with me and I'm not sucking the life out of the room. Take into account that everyone's still got 10 wickets. And I just love, I mean, I'm getting into it now, this is a real passion of mine. But I apologise, it's good TV. But I just think it's a fantastic algorithm, and people need to stop hating on it. It's a wonderful mathematical formula by Duckworth, Lewis and Stern.
What people don't know is that actually the movie Good Will Hunting was based on the formulation of the Duckworth-Lewis method. It's a little known.
Very little known, but hopefully more well known now. The second one, lads, one of mine, is sledging is actually really effective in winning games of cricket. And I know it's something that we don't like to talk about publicly too much, but it's actually really important to do so. And you can win games of cricket in doing so.
Like if you compared sledging somebody and being outright hostile and unfriendly to them versus being really friendly to them, I think they're going to perform better if you're nicer to them.
I think so.
I'm not saying do it.
No, but it's just more effective. You can really unsettle your opponent and therefore potentially get him out.
It's morally heinous.
Repugnant.
Repugnant. heinous crimes. Speaking of heinous crimes, one of mine is batting left-handed, and I've always said this is tantamount to cheating. Now,
sorry, the life was just sucked out.
Yes, and all of the air as well. Now, if you look at the overall records of the leading run scorers in Test cricket history, you're looking at Alistair Cook, Kumar Sangakkara, Graham Smith, Alan Border, Brian Lara, Chandler, Paul Hayden. Now, there's all these left-handers that are in like the top 15 run scorers of all time. They're all left-handed. How many left-handers have actually ever played Test cricket? It's probably less than 40%. The mathematics don't make any sense. Therefore, batting left-handed is cheating. Everyone bowls in your legs. You can't be out LBW pretty much. And also, what's the one tactic that you have as a left-handed batsman? What's the one tactic you hate when right-hand bowlers come around the wicket and bowl at you? That's what it's like facing every ball for a right-hander.
Well, here goes. I mean, Dave Warner was right-handed, but then he changed to being a left-hander. And we all know what they say about Dave Warner. He was involved in a bit of an incident you might have heard of early last year. So
Just put two and two together.
Put two and two up when we're talking maths.
It was about 200 years ago. They used to actually cane people for being left-handed as well. So you're like, so 200 years ago they had it right, is what you're saying.
Yes, go back to 200 years ago. Things were better back then.
Okay. The next beige bland view that I have that'll suck the life out of dinner parties is that Shane Watson is a criminally underrated all-rounder in the annals of Australian cricket. So once again, social media, if you're out there saying, oh, Shane Watson, you've got to review that, or Pez, you've got to review that idea, please stop doing that. You're revealing yourself as someone who doesn't know anything about cricket. He averages more with the bat than he does with the ball. He was an extremely skillful bowler, and I think the only problem people have with Shane Watson in terms of his performance is that he sort of didn't achieve what people thought that he could, but he was too busy dealing with Michael Clarke. He was too busy scoring lots of 50s. He was too busy helping as the fifth bowler. He was too busy fielding at first slip. He was too busy standing in as captain when he needed to. He literally was the entire package. He was the Flintoff that we wanted.
He would easily make Australia's best T20 side of all time. It's only a short history, but he'd also definitely make, in my all-time ODI side for Australia, he'd be opening the batting. I think he's one of the greatest players Australia's ever produced.
He did everything that we wanted him to do, like as an Australian cricket product. He came from the academy. He was the ball machine guy. Great rig. Everything. What didn't he do?
Well, he did a lot, but he just looked so good that we expected so much from him. He was like a prototype. It's almost like if he was created in a laboratory, we would have been really happy with that result. Shane Watson looked fantastic. His results were good, but were they Flintoff 05 good? Yeah.
Exactly. That's rhetorical, isn't it?
That's rhetorical. Really good TV doing rhetorical questions. Another one from my side, lads. Ball tampering. should be decriminalised immediately. It's just so much fun watching the ball hoop around, and that little thing that happened early last year really threw Australian cricket into crisis. But if it was legal, we wouldn't be having these kind of conversations. It would just be entertaining cricket, and I'm all for it.
Batting's too easy at those in this level of the game. This level being this conversation happening right here on the internet right now. I just think that you should be allowed. Like the ball should swing in all countries, not just England. It's the only place that swings. It's too easy to score hundreds and don't mean anything anymore. Like look at the MCG, look at the SCG.
Just look at them.
Just don't do anything about them. Just look at them.
Just look.
Yeah.
And as with other recreational activities that won't be mentioned, everyone's doing it anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So let's
That's
why don't
a
we
good point.
just regulate it? So just allow for a fraction of ball tampering.
Yeah, I
as
think
it goes
that's a
on,
good
like, that's
idea.
just kind of sanctioned by MCC law.
I like it as well. Performance-enhancing drugs as well. I want to see a man run a 6-second 100 in the Olympics, and I want to see Mitchell Stark pitch a ball outside leg stump and then hitting off on a regular basis. Last one to wrap it up, lads. Bats are too big these days, and this is something you've probably never heard before, certainly in the mainstream
that's
media.
beige and bland.
No, certainly in the mainstream media. But bats actually are too big now. Imagine if Bradman was using Dave Warner's bat now. He would have averaged 615. That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
Yeah.
He's playing on uncovered wickets. He was batting in a business shirt. Sure, he was facing guys who were also bowling in business shirts on uncovered wickets, but that's not the point. If he had the Kaboom, or another name brand bat, Bradman would have done it so easily. Alan Border, the same thing. Just like you see guys like mistiming 100-metre sixes now. It's ridiculous. They're too big, and everyone should be batting with a stump.
Well, that's a wonderful way to wrap that segment up. He goes, a lot of bland beige views raised, but I think a lot of good ones.